How did a small coffee and donut shop in Massachusetts grow into a global powerhouse, only to face the pressure of staying relevant in an increasingly competitive world? Dunkin, originally Dunkin' Donuts, started in 1950 with one goal: serving quality coffee and donuts to its community. Fast forward to today, it operates over 11,000 locations in 37 countries. But behind the bright orange and pink branding is a story of bold risks, strategic reinventions, and the constant battle to stay ahead of shifting consumer habits and rivals like Starbucks. This isn't just the story of coffee and donuts. It's the story of adaptation, ambition, and reinvention. From its decision to drop donuts from its name to massive rebranding campaigns, Dunkin' has made daring moves to keep its image fresh. But those moves haven't always come without criticism. It all started in 1948 when William Rosenberg opened Open Kettle, a cozy shop built on a revolutionary idea: pair fresh donuts with high-quality coffee in a welcoming space. 2 years later, the shop rebranded as Dunkin' Donuts, a name that perfectly captured its mission to serve the hard-working American workforce with a fast, satisfying breakfast. Rosenberg's vision was rooted in simplicity: serve what people love, do it fast, and do it right. He streamlined operations with a menu of carefully curated items that could be made quickly without compromising on quality. This focus on efficiency and consistency became a cornerstone of the Dunkin' experience. Customers knew they could rely on the brand for the same great taste every time, no matter the location. But what truly set Dunkin' apart in its early years was Rosenberg's decision to embrace franchising. By the late 1950s, the company was one of the first to adopt this bold model, paving the way for explosive growth. By 1963, Dunkin' had surpassed 100 locations, marking the beginning of its journey to becoming a global household name. By the 1970s, Dunkin' Donuts had solidified its reputation as a go-to destination for breakfast, fueled by its now iconic slogan, "America runs on Dunkin'." The brand's unique strategy leaned heavily into its coffee offerings, positioning itself not just as a donut shop, but as a coffee-first powerhouse for busy commuters. Recognizing the growing demand for affordable, quality beverages, Dunkin' created a product that became synonymous with convenience and reliability. This era saw the introduction of game-changing innovations. Dunkin' introduced customizable coffee options long before it became a trend, allowing customers to personalize their drinks to suit their tastes. Its seasonal flavors and unique donut varieties, like the beloved Boston Cream and French Cruller, kept the menu fresh and exciting. By the 1980s, Dunkin' was no longer just an American brand. It expanded internationally, opening locations in Europe, Asia, and the Middle East, bringing its signature offerings to a global audience. However, the 1990s ushered in fierce competition from Starbucks, which took the coffee world by storm with its premium, artisanal beverages. While Starbucks captured a higher-end market, Dunkin' stayed true to its roots, emphasizing affordability, speed, and approachability. This strategy created a clear distinction between the two brands, setting the stage for an ongoing battle for coffee dominance, a battle that would shape Dunkin's future identity. What does it take for a legacy brand to stay relevant in a rapidly changing world? The early 2000s marked a critical turning point for Dunkin'. Faced with declining sales and mounting pressure from competitors, the company underwent a dramatic transformation. In 2005, it was acquired by a group of private equity firms, including Bain Capital, injecting fresh capital and strategic leadership. With a renewed vision, Dunkin' embarked on a journey of aggressive expansion and bold rebranding efforts that would redefine its place in the market. The most pivotal change came with Dunkin's decision to become a beverage-first brand. With coffee accounting for the majority of its sales, the company doubled down on its drink menu, introducing lattes, cold brews, and espresso-based drinks to directly challenge Starbucks. At the same time, it streamlined its offerings by phasing out underperforming items. focusing instead on its core products: coffee, donuts, and breakfast sandwiches. This strategy not only improved efficiency, but also reinforced Dunkin's identity as a go-to spot for fast, quality breakfast options. In 2018, the brand took a bold step by officially dropping donuts from its name, rebranding itself simply as Dunkin. The move was symbolic of its broader focus on beverages, signaling a modern, streamlined identity. While this change stirred mixed reactions among loyal fans, it represented Dunkin's determination to adapt and stay relevant in an increasingly competitive market. The rebranding was more than a name change. It was a statement of intent to evolve without losing its roots. What does it take to thrive in today's fast-paced, ever-changing market? As of 2020, Dunkin has cemented itself as a global powerhouse, with over 11,000 locations serving millions of loyal customers daily. To keep up with modern consumer demands, the brand has embraced constant evolution. Its menu now features plant-based options, seasonal innovations, and bold flavors, catering to a broader audience. Technology has also become a central focus, with mobile ordering, loyalty programs, and partnerships with delivery platforms making Dunkin more accessible than ever before. Yet, even as Dunkin evolves, the competitive landscape continues to intensify. On one side, premium coffee chains like Starbucks dominate the artisanal market, while budget-friendly newcomers target cost-conscious consumers. To stay ahead, Dunkin must strike a delicate balance, innovating its offerings without losing the simplicity and speed that made it a favorite for generations. Its ability to adapt is clear, but the challenge lies in consistently delivering what today's health-conscious and environmentally aware customers demand. The future of Dunkin hinges on its ability to embrace sustainability and health-forward trends without alienating its loyal fan base. As it balances tradition with innovation, the brand faces an important question. Can it continue to redefine itself while staying true to the values that made it a global icon? Only time will tell if Dunkin can remain a leader in the ever-evolving coffee and breakfast industry. As we sip on our favorite Dunkin beverage, we're left to wonder, what does the future hold for this beloved brand? Will it continue to dominate mornings worldwide, or will it fall victim to the very competition it once outpaced? If you enjoyed this deep dive into Dunkin and want to see more stories about iconic brands, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.